Recording. Should be. I'm gonna end up saying this on every video because I can't see my the recording bar until I interact with the computer. So by pressing. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I just ran outside, ran back. So it's December 2nd. The same as the other two videos I'm doing. I'm just gonna sit here and record a ton of videos, like 6 or 7, and just post them as I want. So it's the third video I'm doing within 3 hours.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? I will give you fair warning that this is perhaps the most fucked up thing that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, and for those who are wondering, I don't get that many views on here, but probably not wondering. Meet the vegan who drinks his own blood. This was one of the videos I saw that was suggested off my, like, when I ended my last video. When at the end of the reaction, I skipped the autoplay and it brought up the big grid of suggested videos. This was one of them. I thought it looked interesting. I thought I might as well react to it. So, here we go.
You have your fair warning, alright? Now deal with it. Believe it or not, it is very dangerous what I'm doing right now. Making these videos about vegans. Oh my god, they come out of the woodwork. They hate the Butterfield. They come after him. They say, I'm this, I'm that. Apparently I hate vegan people. Perhaps. But the big thing is, they always seem to be a similar type of person. But never have I had an elderly man come after me. An elderly man who relies on testosterone replacement therapy. But an elderly man nonetheless. He has come after me. His name, oh ladies and gentlemen, his name is... What is his fucking name? Herbivore Hedge!
So-called comedian Isaac Butterfield is at it again, bashing those who are against the causing of unnecessary suffering.
Did he say Butthurtfield? That's ironic about him. Yeah, if you hear the weird metallic thing, I have 3 carabiners that are like attached to each other. So it's like a fidget toy for me. Probably shouldn't put that well into the video because it's probably distracting, but Isaac Butterfield is his name, and he is literally like, he does not get offended. He makes the videos basically making fun of stuff, and it's always obviously for like a joke and stuff, most of it, and some of the stuff, like some of the stuff is just, you can tell it's the actual opinion because he'll get real serious, but most of the time he's just doing it for entertainment value. He's notoriously against vegans, cyclists, feminists. Those are the 3 that he does videos on a lot, and I watch him on a regular basis. That's why his video was in my suggested. But let's go back in the video before I start ranting even more.
Yes, Jason Statham's cracked out uncle is nay happy with the butts, man.
While
Jason Statham's cracked out uncle. Wow. That's actually that's the best thing I've ever heard. Okay.
you are not worth the off the bottom of my shoe.
Hey Herbie, quick question. Why are you walking around with shit on your shoes? Were you in that much of a hurry to film a video putting shit on poor little old me that you couldn't even get the old toothbrush out and scrape that dog shit off your shoe? Let's...
I'm sitting here laughing. Wait, if he has dog crap on his shoe, why would he be inside? Well, I'm guessing he's not wearing shoes then. He probably means he's not literal about it, but still. All I can think about is the image now is just of him just walking around his house with like just wiping dog crap on like his floor as he goes. That it's hard to describe. I'm not the type of person who does comedy, but yeah.
Let's get to know Herbie really quick. His real name is... Well, who gives a fuck? Honestly, no one cares, in fact, Herbie. But what I will do, Herbie, is I'll take a look at your amazing cookbook. Here you can read all about Johnny Sins' slow cousin's favourite recipes, including stews and other types of vegetable stews, vegetable soup, legumes, all that amazing stuff. Oh, also, by the way, you can see on his TikTok him practicing what looks a lot like autoerotic asphyxiation. I don't know what the fuck, why you're trialing that, but hey, Herbie Vorhench.
Who works out with a rubber band thing around their neck? What muscle are you working on? If anything, you're just straining your muscles. That makes no sense to me, but okay. It's kind of like an upside down sit-up? I don't know. Or a weird push-up? I don't care. But, question. Why would you eat stew without meat? What's the point of stew without meat? Like, soup's okay without, like, some carrot soup. Pretty good. There's people that like broccoli soup. No. Broccoli. No. I'm okay with it uncooked, but once you cook broccoli, you're just weird. That's how I feel with carrots sometimes. Unless it's made just right, like carrot soup. Pretty good. I'm just going off topic here. I'm just kind of saying stuff because I feel like it.
If you enjoy choking yourself while you jerk off, all power to you, my big juiced up brother.
I've decided that I'm a cannibal now. You are food to me. You're either okay with this or you're a hypocrite. Which is it, numbnuts? And when would you like to come over for dinner?
Okay, well that escalated very quickly. In answer to your question, we can do that whenever you want, as soon as you promise not to be doing this while I'm there.
Hilarious, Isaac. If your audience happens to be 5-year-olds, grow up for f***'s sake. Now click this.
I don't know at this point. That is the best caption for that picture, honestly. Does anyone disagree? Jeez, 37.3 thousand views. Oh, that's as far as I can see. Probably might be like a 1 or 2 cutoff right there. Who knows? But
Wow, promoting his own self-erotic choking porn. Herbie Vorhenches, you can't be trusted. Anyway, enough about Herbie. Here's something far more important. This video is brought to you by the amazing people at Manscaped.com. Christmas came early this year, ladies and gentlemen, because I just got gifted them to own. Man is built with an absolute soft and new to the collection. It's got the skin safe to the price. Thing is, by Man Thing box cannot go wrong. New people on the channel, but it's all to do. Thank you. Now on with the video. Now here's the.
I was trying to skip his paid promotion because there's no point to it. Like, I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not really. I'm gonna try to avoid that. Same thing with the ads. I try to avoid as much as possible recording the ads themselves because, yeah, they're kind of they just take up my recording time and they're pointless.
Reason I made this video, it's got nothing to do with old Herbie, although it is good fun making fun of new people on the channel. But it's all to do with this video right here. From the amazing people at Vice, they finally bring you what everyone has been asking for. Vegan eats own blood by baking it into a meringue. Now that's content.
I'm continuously whisking the blood like this because it's started to clot.
Okay, let's start off with a big fashion fuck you to the moon.
I have been vegan or vegetarian for almost 20 years. As such, I'm constantly being told by meat eaters that there are certain flavors and textures that I'm missing out on. So I decided to try cooking with the only ethical source of animal products I know of, myself.
To be honest, stopping the video right here is the best thing to do for this video right now. You can obviously tell that this man is extremely vegan. You do not need to tell it.
But can you be vegan if you drink and eat your own blood? That still comes from animals. Humans are animals. It says the only ethical source. Bruh, there's a food chain for a reason. If you go out and hunt a deer, and kill that deer, and eat it, that's ethical. At least from my standpoint. Now, I'm not talking about like baby deer. I'm talking about like a full-grown deer that's like already lived its life for the most part. I mean, nowadays, deer are a bad example because over hunting. But yeah. Now I'm not saying like only hunt animals if you're going to eat them. That's my opinion on it. I don't believe in hunting for sport and stuff like that. That's unnecessary. It's not right. It's because the population of most wildlife in general has been going down, while the human population is still skyrocketing. So I believe like sanctuaries and stuff, those could be necessary. And I'm going on a whole different topic. I'll make a whole other video on this if I really need to, because I'm already at 10 minutes into recording, only 5 minutes into, well, like almost 6 minutes into the actual video. So
Your soy boyness is dripping from your pores. We can smell you from here, dickhead. My question is, who is so desperate for that mouth feel of meringues that they bleed into a bowl to make them meringues?
Blood apparently works as an ingredient in the same way that egg whites do. So I decided to make meringues because that's a texture that I don't encounter very often as a vegan.
That is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard. You're replacing egg whites in this dish with blood because you can apparently do that, okay? But do you not know that chickens love shitting out eggs? They do it every day. They fucking love it. When they're eating a nutritious diet and they're getting all their fucking good vitamins and whatnot, they're just firing them out. Eggs are great for you. Here, vegans.
if humans don't eat chicken's eggs, they either hatch or if they sit there for too long. Sometimes chickens will eat their own eggs as a source of calcium. Fun fact. And that's whether the eggs hatched or not, because sometimes not every egg that a chicken lays gets fertilized. If it doesn't get fertilized, that will not grow into it. No, I'm not going to go on to this tangent either. But anyways, chickens, if they really need food, will cannibalize their own eggs. So
Talk about, it's full of cholesterol. Garbage, right? Cholesterol's good for you. It's the catalyst for testosterone production, which may, in fact, explain why old herbivore has to take his in a needle.
I'm not gonna look when you put the needle in. I hate this. Now that I'm actually seeing the blood, I'm a little more grossed out than I was this morning.
What did you think was going to happen? Like,
So you're telling me this guy uses an actual like IV tube or whatever it's called, like a needle, a tube, and like those little blood collection tubes to draw blood, or is that just what he does for the doctor? I don't know. But anyways, that seems like a lot of work. Why not? If you really need blood, why not just sit there and take a knife and slice one of your your pinky finger open and just swirl a little bit of blood into the thing? Seems a lot easier, and maybe it's just 'cause I have a high pain tolerance. I'd say something like that. Cause I straight up wouldn't care if I just cut my finger open and just bled a little bit out. But I'm not sitting here drinking my own blood too, so I guess it's practical. If you're trying to do it more than once.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about blood. I eat my steaks medium rare. I'll happily wear the Dolmio grin. But there's just something about...
I can't eat steaks rare. Like medium, mine has to be well done. Like I'm okay with pink, but I can't have it. I don't want like a bright pink. Maybe like a dull, barely pink. Like a pink, almost brown color is kind of what I like for like the middle of my steak. And I don't like the outside burnt or anything. I like the outside that nice brown color too. But yeah. Basically, I like my steak just before it burns.
about bleeding into a bowl that just slightly creeps me out.
So gross.
You're starting to clot already.
What's the point of putting them into the tubes and then opening the tubes and dumping them into a bowl? That seems like an unnecessary step. Why not just tie the piece around your arm, put the needle in with the IV tube, and run it directly into the bowl, and just stop when you have a good amount, because they have like the IV switches where you can stop the flow of liquids in and out of the IV. No, I mean, sorry to explain. Where you can turn it off. You put the cotton ball on, pull the needle out, and you're good. This guy seems, because that seems like an extra step that's unnecessary. Why not just run it directly into the bowl? Because like for the first time you're doing it, if you want a certain amount, you have to sit there and figure out how much each tube can hold, and how many tubes you'll need for that to work. And now think about it, does he like rinse those tubes out and just reuse them, or like, does he just chill with like 8 or 9 of the like blood tubes just chilling on like his counter or in like a drawer? I would not want to be somebody who would like walk into his house ever if that's the case.
Wait, should I start whisking? Where's the whisk? Oh, it's hanging there. This is so disgusting.
He has like 2 other people helping him too. I just realized that.
Oh my
Or, like,
god,
2 or
Isaac,
more.
will you...
Why is he just? That must be like a weird project. He just invites 2 friends over to help him empty out a bunch of blood tubes into a bowl and help him drain blood. Are those like his roommates or his like friends? If my friend asked me to help him do something like that, I don't know if I would help or not. Probably not. I would probably take him to a mental hospital and get him evaluated, or a therapist. I think that guy needs some mental help. Like, and he cooks with his blood, but like, So does that mean he has to sit there and drain a certain amount of blood each time he wants to make a meal? Or does he just store, like, fill the bowl up and store his blood? Either of those options is weird.
Do is talk about vegans. You've got vegan merch, you've got vegan this. Can you not come up with anything else to talk about other than vegans? Is vegan so important to you? Why don't you just leave them alone?
He talks about cyclists too. He talks about cyclists, feminists. He talks about anything that he feels like talking about. He just loves to pick on vegans. I gotta be honest, it's quite fun to watch him just pick on vegans.
This is why! This is why I constantly talk about you people, because you do fucking ridiculous shit like this, and if I just leave it there on the internet and never talk about it, I'm not doing my job. Sorry, I'm just a bit fucking crazy there, but it's true.
They look almost like little chocolate cookies.
No, they certainly do not.
But I would never. Oh, those things look horrible. Yeah, this dude needs mental help. Watch him, like, offer to one of his friends or whoever those other people are, one of them, and if they don't give him the weirdest look possible, you know they need mental help too.
You look like you've got some weird mental disorder from not having red meat for the last 20 years, and this is the shit you produce.
It's kind of cool that it came from my body. I feel sort of like maybe how people feel when they gave birth. You know, when they're looking at the baby and they're like, I can't believe I made this.
That's the most...
No, it is not even close to the same. If your baby comes out looking like how those cookies do, the doctors are just gonna give you like that disappointed look, and they're just gonna straight up just yeet that baby. I'm sorry, but dear God, it's gonna like. Oh, I just thought about something. If said baby was born during the Spartan era, it's not really called Spartan era, but the time of Sparta. In Sparta. Oh God. Talk about getting rid of undesirable children. Bro would be yeeted off the cliff so hard that he's just gonna disintegrate on impact. Obviously I'm joking. Before I start the video up, I'm joking. Everything I'm saying is don't take it serious. Somewhat. Don't take it like I'm saying something super serious, and don't take it like I'm saying a joke. It's kind of in between. Anyway, let's go back to the video before I end up hitting the hour mark or something.
most offensive thing I've ever heard.
I really hate this. Oh my god, it's so much crunchier than I thought it was going to be.
You added heat to blood. How crunchy did you think it was going to be, my dude? Blood clots when you add heat to it. So the hotter it is, the faster it'll clot, meaning the more solid it's going to be. It's going to solidify. So the fact that he baked blood. I feel like those are crunchier than it sounds.
It's really sticky. It's like sticking to my teeth.
What the fuck? Spoiler alert! Are you ready? It turns out after having these delicious meringues, he now only eats red meat products, okay? He loves chowing down on a blue steak, just completely raw. He goes to nightclubs trying to sniff out chicks on their period so he can go down on them. He even now works as a lady who takes blood at a...
He did not just say that. Oh god. He's one of those guys that get a straw and sit there and drink it like cherry limeade. Okay. I'm losing brain cells now. I'm at that point. I'm losing brain cells.
The blood testing facility. What a change in his life he has had just from baking meringues with blood. We should all do it.
I am really the only ethical source of animal products because I can give my consent to myself in a way that a sheep can't.
Oh my god, I bet you asked for consent.
Bruh. How do you give consent to yourself? That's not how consent works, my dude. Consent implies more than one party. 2 to 3 parties. Like, you give consent for, like, someone to draw, like a nurse to draw blood from you. It means more than one person. If you're doing it to yourself, you don't give consent to yourself, you just do it. Unless you have multiple personalities, then I can't help you with that. Temporary intermission. Don't pay attention to it. I don't do editing, so I want to fill my water bottle up real quick, so you can hear the sound of water flowing. I would let the video play, but this is better. Where's Cole? Great. I just spilled water all over myself. That's nice. Guess I should get up and just enjoy the video.
Yourself when you jerk off, don't you, you fucking weirdo. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sick of this bullshit. I need a break. I need to have a beer. I need to do something. I need to sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like. If you didn't, fuck off. Also, merch drop. The Anti-Vegan Social Club is there. And these babies, there's still a couple left, so go and check them out. Be a good motherfucker. I already said that. Toodaloo. Bye.
Look, if you just graduated, then you're probably confused as ever because you've been told all your life, just go to college and everything will make sense. Or there's a magical land waiting for you and it's full.
Okay, so the video's over. Sorry about that, like, intermission. Apparently I shouldn't be pouring water in my room, because apparently I make a mess. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and, I don't edit videos, so, so I'm sitting here talking to myself at this point. You'll hear all the commentary I make. Isn't that fun? Subscribe down below, and hope you guys enjoy your day.